So I met Josine for a second time at another subway station in a neighborhood of Montreal that I rarely go to. We went outside and she led the way as I don't know much about the place. We talked a little bit and she said that when she left her apartment to come here, she was hoping that nothing had happened because she heard some fire alarm, and she said that hopefully everything was going to be fine when she'll return. Strangely, something similar happened to me when I left my apartment. I didn't hear a fire alarm, but I smelled something that gave me the impression that maybe something bad was going on in the apartment of my neighbor. And I was also hoping that nothing bad will have happened when I will return. What a coincidence. We continued walking, and after talking a little bit, I told her something important that I had to tell her. I told her that I had uploaded a video about the hookup opportunity that she offered me on YouTube and some of our first discussions on Discord. I apologized for not asking permission before putting a comment about the hookup opportunity in the video's thumbnail. I told her that I wanted to ask her first, but she wasn't online on Discord, and that I felt that I had to upload the video because I was scared that I could get less views if I waited longer, and that I wanted to upload it one day earlier, but that I didn't manage to. I told her that maybe she could want to delete her comment on YouTube since it has her real name. She said that maybe she was going to do that, and she asked me to change the thumbnail of the video to remove her full name in it. I also told her that certain things that I said in the video may hurt her, and I apologized if it was going to be the case. We continued walking, and I asked her some questions related to her master's degree in biology that she got at the university and her current job. She said that she's currently working in an office and that her current job is not related to the degree that she got. So we continued walking, and sometimes there were longer moments without us talking as I was struggling to find something to say again. We talked again about my current condition and some of my health issues while she was leading me to the St. Joseph Oratory. I told her that my condition, that with my condition, it was not necessarily a good idea for me to go to the top of the oratory or to climb stairs too high because I could experience vertigo a little bit. So we didn't go inside. We were at the back, I think, and we simply tried to bypass the oratory. But then we realized that it was closed for renovation. So we had to come back on our way. So we came back on the sidewalk and we continued walking. She started asking me questions about my relationship with my parents. Do I see them often? I said that they were living close to my apartment and that I saw them at least twice a week. She asked if I had some longer discussions with them. I said, no, not really. That it was mostly because my mother helps me by doing my laundry. And she said, why? I said that washing blankets wasn't allowed in my apartment and that I will have to go somewhere else to wash them anyway, so I might as well do it at my parents' house. Also, it's something that makes me gain time and a little bit of money. I also said that my parents sometimes call me to see if I need them to buy some food or other things for me when they go to do the groceries or buy other things for themselves. And I pay them later. Their help is really appreciated. I also told her that I didn't have brothers or sisters. She told me that she didn't have brothers, but that she had a sister. We continued walking. We talked a little bit about my desire to be in a relationship with a woman in the future. And how hard it could be for me to connect with a woman on a more intimate level because of my condition. And she said that maybe a lot of women could find me boring because of my autism, mental disorders, and other health issues. It doesn't mean that you are not intelligent, though. I agreed with her. She said maybe a woman more like you or on the autism spectrum could be better for you. I said that I will have to try to find out if being in a relationship with a woman could work for me, or if something else will be preferable. She asked me if I had been to therapy for my health issues, and I said, not really. I met some people at a clinic a certain amount of times to try to get some help. Then a psychiatrist diagnosed me with Asperger's syndrome. I was sent to a place that can help some people with autism, but it wasn't really for me, and it ended up not helping me at all. Then she told me that her dad was a psychologist. Please help me, I have some serious mental health issues. I beg you to help me, Daddy. We continued walking, and at some point, after having walked for more than 1 hour, we arrived close to a park, and she asked me if I wanted to sit down on a bench. And I said, no, it's fine, let's continue walking. It was a pretty shitty, dirty park, I must admit. We continued walking, and she asked me if I had other questions for her. I said that I could have a more personal question, and I asked her about her past relationships. She briefly talked about what she experienced when she was younger, and I asked her when was her last relationship. She said that in 2019, she had been in a short, casual relationship with a man that was in a strict religious community, and that their relationship was forbidden in his religion. He eventually got in an arranged marriage. She also said that she currently talks a lot with a guy from Eastern Europe. She said that they have some common interests. They watch the same YouTube channels, and they even have some voice calls pretty much almost every day for around 1 hour or more. He says that one day he may come to Canada and marry her. His parents pressure him to get married. She said that she's not sure if that's realistic and if he's that serious about that. Then I asked her how she saw her future. Asked her if she was interested in going out once a week to walk or to do something else. I asked her how she saw myself. And she said that because of autism and my other health issues, she didn't feel a connection, any chemistry with me. She said that she didn't see herself dating me in the future, but that we could still meet and that it could help me to talk to someone and to develop my social skills. We continued walking, and then I said that I was thirsty. Yep, it's my turn now to be thirsty. She asked me if I wanted to go to a store to buy some water. I said no, because it costs too much money. She then offered me to buy it for me, but I wouldn't let her. Then I changed my mind and decided to buy some. So we went to a grocery store to get some cold water. Believe it or not, there weren't any. Almost all water bottles were warm, and those that were cold had something added, so I didn't buy it. Then we went to a convenience store instead. And guess what? They had no regular cold water either. So I bought a bottle of cold water with electrolytes added, the same that was available at the other store. What the hell is going on? This is 2021, and I cannot freaking find regular cold water. What the fuck? So she sat down to drink what she bought. I am not sure what it was. I drank my bottle of water. It tasted fine, but I didn't sit down. After a certain amount of time, I decided to sit down a little bit, and she asked me if there was something wrong, because I didn't look like I was fine. I told her that I was fine, that I was just tired because we walked for more than 2 hours. We then started walking again on our way to the nearest subway station. We started talking a little bit about how I felt. I said, "You must admit that it was kind of stupid." I was talking about the hookup opportunity that she offered me. She said that she had the impression that I was not attracted to her anyway. I said that it wasn't exactly what I said. She said, "Well, just losing your virginity really fixed the problem." I said, "No, of course. I am looking for more." We arrived at the subway station and we talked a little bit more there. I said, maybe if we talk more, we could develop a connection. She said that she didn't know and that we will have to talk more to find out. I also told her again that maybe certain things in the video that I uploaded could hurt her a little bit, and that I wanted her to tell me how she felt after watching my video. She went back to her apartment on foot, and I left for my apartment by taking the subway while feeling disappointed. I am not even completely sure why. Maybe it's because trying to talk to a lot of women online and date them will be very exhausting for me, and that I was hoping that I had found someone who I could at least feel fine losing my virginity to, and maybe even have the chance to have sex a certain amount of time and then move on to someone else. So it's not certain that nothing will happen. It's still too soon to say because we didn't even really have some deep discussions yet about certain things that she could be interested in. But right now, we both don't feel a romantic or sexual connection to each other. It seems like we could only develop a friendship and nothing more. She could help me to develop my social skills. Maybe we could have some more interesting meetings when the weather is going to be hotter this summer. So stay tuned, as I'll be making a video about a third meeting with Josine, if it actually happens. Thanks for watching, and see you later.